not a digital one. Crazy. So let's turn this on. So I went out because I've had these for about, I've got to say, about like 5, maybe more years. 6. Yeah, a long time. I can hear the dog getting excited, so I might have to mute whilst people are coming inside. But he'll be getting excited and barking because parents are home. So, okay, I've got to think of an animal which one to draw, because I want to try sketching with these, which I've not done before. I'm trying to think of like a cool animal which we could do. Animal, right. Okay, the first one is a ladybug. Let's just... It would help if I loaded up more. No, I'm not doing an aggressive dog. Oh, Animal Crossing. Okay, ignore this. This was... Let's go animal art reference. Right. First one is a bunny. I'm not really feeling like a bunny today. A swan. Ooh. Okay, a swan. Right, I'm gonna have to try and move this so it's not in my way. A swan. I've literally never drawn a swan before. I don't think I ever have wanted to draw a swan. Like, do I make them kind of small? I feel like I should use pencil just to get a base down. So I can do like a few. So if I do 3. Maybe like a landscape situation. Oh dear. Okay, maybe I need to make this bigger. I think for me to make this swan look any good, I'm gonna need it to be a bit bigger than that. I actually can't see. This screen is so dark. Like my iPad screen. I don't know why, but I really struggle to see it sometimes. Like my brightness is up. I quite like the shape of it. This though, it's like a heart, kind of. So maybe that's like the base shape that I put down. Kind of. Yeah, we can totally tell this is a swan, can't you? Wow. Ooh. So then the head will be there. Neck. Oh dear. I might as well have made this a full spread at this. I literally should have made this a full spread instead of trying to do 3 different. It's just gonna be 10 minutes of me struggling to even start. Pretty much how it goes for me. Right, try again. Because I kind of want to do like 2 animals. I don't want to have it just a page of swans, but can I do it small enough and it still look good? That's the question. Like if I do it there. What the hell is this? This is meant to be a swan. In what universe is this a swan? Dear me, this is bad. Come on. No, I'm meant to be using these, but I haven't. To try and make it so I can get a base, but I can't even draw a swan. Been defeated by a swan. Like swans, I wish. Like, I would like to like them, but they're just so aggressive. Like swans. They just, for no reason, they just want to kill you. Oh, so my dog, I have a white dog, so I think it gets confused and think it's like an enemy swan. If I do these lines, can you tell it's a swan yet? 10 minutes in, looks nothing like a swan. Oh no. That's way too big. Maybe this photo isn't the best, because I can't actually see what this section is. I think it's like the kind of poof thing. I'm not feeling the swan. This is not. I don't think this is like trust the process worthy. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Like this section. What is this? Like how? I don't really understand swan's anatomy, to be honest. Right, what size is this? 0.3. Because I got a 3-pack, so I've got 0.1, 0.5, and 0.3. So it might be that I just fill this in. I could put this as like an ASMR as well. Just silence, but just scratching. Yeah, it's meant to be a swan. If you know, you just can't tell by the resemblance. That is sarcasm. Like, I don't know what this is, so this section is just really bothering me. Or do I search it? Let me search for a different photo of a swan. Oh. Let me save this in my reference, and let's maybe get a better photo of a swan. The ads are crazy on Pinterest now. It's like it just sort of is whatever that is. So this would be right, okay. So yeah, I basically just need to fill this in because it's just like this black blob. Like, what's the point of that? Ooh. That looks a bit better, I think. Hoping. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, trust the process, That's what you gotta do. That's just what's gonna get me through. If I just trust the process. Or if I just leave that section for a bit. If you don't like that section, move to a different bit. And hope that it looks better than the one that you've done already. I feel like I've made this too big. I've never, tried to do realism with fine liner. I need to add music while I stream. I wish I could, but I can't, sadly. I don't think I can, because obviously I'm using my phone to stream on it. And yeah, streaming seems to be very targeted towards PC people, I think. It wants you to have this crazy PC setup, and whereas especially when you're doing PlayStation, when I was trying to do the Coven Rivals, I found it really hard because it basically gives you nothing to control, which is a bit frustrating. I want to make this nice looking stream. I can't even have any overlays right now. Yeah, it's just something that's, I guess I need to try and fill the silence. Gotta try and got to try and actually say things instead of just yeah. Right, feathers. Now feathers are something else. Feathers can kind of be a bit difficult to try and draw. Now, I don't know if I went up to someone and went, what is this? What have I just drawn? What have I spent 24 minutes drawing? Would they be able to tell it was a swan? Kind of doubt it, but it's okay. Trust the process. Now, getting these was a very stressful thing because I've not really driven that far. So I passed my driving test about a month ago. Yeah, a month ago. I've not really driven that far alone, really. And driving into a city was an experience. Yeah, so it was very stressful. Freaking out in the art shop. Yeah, and I was like, oh, I kind of need to get, I need to buy something now. I've gone through all this stress of coming here. I've got to get something. Because I did want to get some of these because I kind of want to work on just sort of not hesitating with what I do. So, you know, what's the best way of doing that? Use something permanent, like pen, to try and sketch in, instead of, you know, pencil. Like this, I've changed it so many times, whereas this I have to just sort of commit to whatever pen stroke I do. I've got to commit to it now. It's kind of helping, because it's like, then, you know, we're not having to overthink things too much. Now, I don't want to make this... The swan probably was meant to come out to here, but I'm going to use the thinner one. I'm trying to be like, oh yeah, the more spaced out and thin the lines are. That's a bit too bulky, I think. I really like this pen, actually. I really like how sort of close the lines are. Do. Because down the bottom of the neck is where the feathers kind of get a bit bulkier. I'm guessing this is just going to be a neck because I've made it like an odd size. I made that way too stumpy. trying to not go silent, but it's very hard to not just go to silence when I'm focusing. I don't want to kill this pen. 0.1, because this is my old pack. And of course, I don't have a 0.1. I've got a 0.2, 0.5, 0.8, 0.03, and then a brush. So maybe have a look at what the 0.2 looks like. Might be good to try and build a slightly thicker line at the bottom. I just heard my cat make a weird noise, so I'm just gonna go have a look at that. Okay, it was animals fighting. My dog was picking a fight with the cat. He did not win the fight though. She'll always win the fight. Probably gonna barge in. Oh dear. Is that looking okay? I feel like I'm gonna make a mistake here. If I just fill it all in. Yeah, something like that. Oh, I hit the stand. So the feathers kind of get bigger at the bottom, so if I make the strokes bigger, that kind of shows that off. I'm thinking. I mean, I could be doing this completely wrong, and I would not know. This is just a big thing of cross-hatching. Which when they taught it, I did quite enjoy. I like sort of how simple it is. Like, you put lines down and then it just, it just works. I think I like it because it doesn't involve any colour. I'm not going to try and pick out the right colours and all that. You just do things more dense. And then, yeah. So I was meant to work on my portfolio. I haven't, so I'm trying to make some more pieces for that. Yeah, kind of stressful. That looks good. Let's do that now. A bit of a curve. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely made this too short. Whoops. Don't know if I can cover it up. this bit gets quite dark. This bit's like this. Shit gets quite dark at the bottom. I'm thinking I might be able to cover it up. I'm hoping this isn't like an AI police one. I have set it so, like, reduced the amount of AI which is on my Pinterest because I don't really want that. Pinterest is meant to be where I get like inspiration, but not I'm exposed to just not actual art. I just get cancelled. Cancelled on Twitch for saying AI isn't art. It is my opinion. And that's my biggest thing. People use AI to make, art, but instead of just attempting it, like, just try. Like, art is something that you have to learn to do. So, what would people have done before, like, AI was usable? People would do these little DIY things and they'd try, or they'd hire someone, but now been given this big shiny new package. They're like, whoa, here's the answer to our problems, but it's not gonna fix the problems, it's just sort of covering up the problems. Yeah, I've made this way too small. Okay. I'll have to go and get that. I think that marks the end of the stream. Dinner has been made. Right, yeah. I'm gonna have to go to get that dinner. Right. So, this is my current progress. I'm not sure. I could probably do maybe this wing. If it went out and up like this. Whereas this side, it kind of won't. It will more be like that. And I'm not sure, because obviously I've got this like corner now. So I'm not sure what I can do. So that'll be all swan. I guess I could try and make some like water or something. Maybe. So yeah, that's my reference photo and what I've done. So I can twist you around. Try. Ooh. Okay, that was strange. I twisted this round and it did not like that. So yeah, this might have been my progress. This probably would have been. Yeah. Well, this is all, you know, learning. So yeah, so now I know it's probably better if I do this way. Then you can see the reference photo. You can see this. But yeah, that's my thing for today. So yeah, I've been trying out these uni pin fine liners, and I really like them actually, because I kind of like how the 0.1 is thin enough. Like, it is quite thin. I do what like the makeup people do. Like, that's really thin, but still. And like, this is just about thick enough for me. Yeah. It's coming from my old set, which I think I used a 0.8, which was the thickest. And I think it's the thickest that they sell, which is quite big, which is good for filling in. But yeah, this is definitely something which I want to learn. I want to get better at, because my first attempt was this owl, which basically killed these, which is why I then was like, okay, I'm gonna buy some new ones. And yeah, so yeah, well, hopefully I have quite enjoyed doing this, because I've got to make whilst I'm making something else. So yeah. It feels weird. I feel like I should be, you know, going like, see you later or something. Oh, my hands look funny there. Right, yeah, I'll see you in the next one.